All
Um,
right, we are recording.
I wanted William to go over registering with vendors. I did put a vendor list again in the group chat. However, I don't know, there's a couple of them floating around, and I think that the best one, if you go to Heavenly Travel Team, and you just do a search at the top for vendor list, then there's a better one in there that has more vendors on it that for some reason I could only download. I couldn't share to the group chat. So make sure that you have your vendor lists from the Heavenly Travel Team and just search it at the top, and that'll give you the vendors that you need to register with. And I'll have William go over more of that.
Yeah, there are 3 different vendor lists actually floating
And
around.
the funny thing about it was Kelly.
Hold on. Can you hear me? I can't hear you all of a sudden. Okay, can you talk? Say something.
Yeah,
Okay.
something was going on with my internet.
Okay, you're back. I'm hoping that thing doesn't happen that happened last week on my end. So I don't know what is wrong, but that's happened twice.
I think it's on my end this time.
Okay. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
As I was saying, for some reason, when Kelly asked me, I was going to send the vendor list with the insurance vendors on it, but it wasn't on either one of the lists that I saw. So I think that I saw that there was a webinar for, never mind. That wasn't it. Anyway, so our travel insurance partners are Allianz and Travel Insured I like to use. One other thing that I want to say is that it's very important to, as I said, it's very important to have your separate email with your a business email to get all of your travel information to, so that way passwords don't get lost and you miss sales. So make sure that you have a separate business for all of your travel stuff. Because I know that passwords and things like that. So make sure that you have everything separate for your business. I actually have a binder that I keep all of my partners in with all of my logins and passwords, and my dog chewed it up. So, but everything's still in there. So this is my binder, and when I open it up, right there is my verification letter that I'm a travel agent, has my IATA number, our CLIA number, our information for IntelliTravel, their address, their phone number, everything's right there that you need to register with partners. So I have all these tabs that have my different vendors like Carnival and Princess and Amtrak and Travel Insured and GoGo. So that's what I do. I keep all of my passwords and logins in this book so that I don't, and I'm a paper person. Like, I do save everything to my laptop, but I also back it up because I'm afraid that if all of my clients' payments and everything are in my laptop, or all my passwords or logins are in my laptop, I'm very afraid that if my computer crashes, I'll lose all of my information. So I back, I back everything up in a binder. This is just my vendors, and I also have one for my clients that are traveling that I make payments for. And I think that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, I don't know. If I didn't have a separate email for my travel business, I don't even know how I would be able to sort through everything personally, because we get so many emails for travel, and then I get personal emails too. So there's no way I would be able to keep it. I don't even know what I would do.
There's absolutely no way I'd be able to. Absolutely no way, because as many emails as I get on my business email and as many emails as I get my personal email, I would miss a lot of stuff.
Yes, I agree. And I mean, you can always change your email through IntelliTravel. You can always change your email with IntelliTravel and Planet Marketing for people who don't create a new email just for their business before they get registered as a travel agent. But especially before registering with vendors, I would create that new email.
Yeah,
Personally.
for sure.
Even if you don't know what your travel agency name is going to be yet, just, name your email something else like, travel agent Ashley or travel agent Tracy or something, whatever. Something to do with travel, but it doesn't even have to necessarily be your travel agency name that it's connected to.
Right, just to keep everything separate so you don't lose all of your stuff and get frustrated. So this is old because this says 2017-18, but I also printed out my preferred travel partners. So this has everybody that we do business, most people that are preferred partners that we do business with. So if you're looking for different types of cruises or whatever, if you go, this is in your back office. I just printed mine out because it's easier for me to have in my folder to look through. Like I said, I'm a paper person. So like Asmora, I don't even know how to say the word, Azamara Cruises is in here. Celebrity, Carnival, Crystal, Oceania, all of your preferred partners are in here, so you can take a look and have it at your fingertips. I mean, what I'm telling you right now are just, like helpful tips that I do that makes my life a lot easier, because I have a lot of clients and I'm doing a lot of stuff and I can't really go search through my email for something. Even if I star things, I have so many items starred that it's hard for me to go back and find stuff. So that's why I have to live by this binder to make my life a lot more easy.
Agreed. I'm going to share, is it okay if I just share my screen real quick and talk about MSC?
Yeah.
So one thing that I did last week was I hopped on the training for Holland America. And that was really an eye-opener for me because I learned that it sounds like Holland America is really the best vendor to use for an Alaska cruise because you actually have the opportunity to get off the cruise ship and visit. They take you I think they said 72 miles back inland. And it's the furthest trip that they do. None of the cruise lines go back that far. They said that some of the other ones will go in and you can get off for a couple days, but none of them go that far back in so that you can go on a tour of the land of Alaska and not just along the shore.
So you're talking about they can actually get off the ship for a couple of days?
Yes. And I know we're looking at MSC right now, so I don't want to confuse people, but I'm talking about Holland America right now. This was a training that I did last week. It should be in the IntelliTravel library. And I know that these vendor shows that I've been doing lately, a lot of people are really into Alaska cruises. I don't know how many people that Jennifer and I had say that they were interested in Alaska cruises. And for me, after doing this Holland America training, I don't really know how their prices compare, but I just know that from what it sounded like, they had a really awesome opportunity for people to do an Alaska cruise and then get off the ship for a couple of days and actually stay at a resort. And this can all be arranged through the cruise line. You get off the ship, you stay at a resort, and they actually take you 70 some miles inland. And because you're only seeing a very, very small amount of Alaska if you do it from a cruise ship.
Yeah.
So to me, that was really cool opportunity because, then people kind of get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep. I thought it was really cool. And they also talked about the Yukon too, and how they do take people over there, and how cool that was too. So I would suggest going back if anybody is interested in that, or have people who are interested in Alaska cruises, and revisit that training would be my suggestion. But anyway, just going over, I think it was, okay. So for MSC, one thing I like about them was that they have, let's just do like Mediterranean. Or no, let's do,
The Caribbean.
yep. Well,
Mommy.
hi, buddy.
Stay in the Caribbean.
We are. I am. I went back. So I'm just going to pick some random dates out here. It's like Liam's going to come over and do his little, say hi to everybody.
Hey, buddy. No
Okay.
eating stickers today?
Can you say hi?
We have to have a video experience.
Exactly. He's like, oh, people, I need to talk to them. These are my people.
These are my people.
These are my peeps.
All right.
Mm.
So this is one thing that I wanted to talk about with MSC that I really like. They have all of these different categories, and this is not a good example because it doesn't even have anything available.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back.
Well, that's because you're on this month.
I didn't think I was. I thought I'd picked something in May. All right, here we go.
Where's everybody at?
I don't know. William said he's going to be late because, it's only 4 o'clock in Vegas.
So weird, isn't it?
Well, I mean, Debbie will even tell you it's early for them to across the country.
Yeah.
7 maybe seemed like a good time for us, but it's actually very early across the rest of the world.
Okay, we're gonna do any port, any ship. We'll just do any duration. We'll see what comes up here. May. Here we go. Okay. So the reason why I like MSC is because they have some different options for people. So some of these actually include like a beverage package. Like right here, they have these sales going on. This one is all in drinks and Wi-Fi, and it actually pulls up the rates that are applicable to that sale. And then if you click on this other sale that's going on, super balcony upgrade sale, it pulls up what they have available for this cruise for this. And so these different
Can
categories,
you hit on both of them and get the drinks and the balcony?
I think you have to choose one or the other, but the thing is that I think it's anything above Fantastica actually includes beverages. So a lot of cruises, unless you catch a sale, are not like that. You have to add it on unless they are running a promo. But this one has different categories that include beverages. So I really like that. And I wanted to point that out. And then another thing that it allows you to do is I'm going to go back here. But it allows you to essentially email several different options to your client. And I'm going to show you guys what that looks like real quick too. It's just going to take me a minute to find it. So just give me a second here. But I really liked how it looked whenever I emailed it to my client too. So just give me 1 second to find it. And the cruise rates seem pretty affordable to me now. As far as I was talking about Holland America earlier, I really haven't checked out what their rates are or anything like that as far as how they compare. Do you guys know what their rates are compared to like Carnival or MSC?
I've never used Holland America. No, I don't have any clue.
Well, MSC is more expensive than Carnival, and I think Holland is more expensive than MSC, and I think Celebrity is more expensive than all of them.
Yeah, Celebrity.
But Celebrity is probably the higher end of all of them.
Which they do have some, here we go.
Because that was the first, I have different people that I know, you know, out in the social world that I've done down here with what I do. And immediately they asked me what do you have Celebrity? Because we don't cruise with anybody else.
And Celebrity has the best food, hands down.
Well, that's what they said. They said that when I have never gone. I've only been on Carnival. And so I haven't gone, right? And I'm like, I can't answer their question. But they were like, oh, once you go on a Celebrity cruise, you'll never go to anybody else's cruise.
Yeah.
Or Disney. I've heard that about Disney too.
Well, Disney, everybody says that if you have a family, if you have anybody young and you're young at heart yourself and you like Disney, they say do Disney.
I think Disney is nice because it's got something for everyone. So you got a little bit of Mickey Mouse, and then you've got a cruise. You're literally on a cruise ship. So anyway,
I want to do that.
Here's what it looks like when you email it to your client, and this is actually a little bit different than the one I was thinking of. I just screenshotted or saved some of these and sent them out. But I did really like how they have these different categories, and some of them include the beverage package. You don't have to wait for there to be a sale. That's just how MSC operates. So I really like that. Now I'm going to go in and look at Norwegian because they're the ones.
So when you're sending that quote, you can send all the different categories at once so you don't have to email the different options?
Yes. Yep. I can go back.
That's what I thought I saw. I just wanted to make sure.
Yep. Right here. So You can screenshot and send over all of these so that they can have options, right? I mean, look at all these options: balcony, ocean, interior for each category. And then you can send them over information on these categories. So, for instance, going back to this is just the
What's a two for one? Where they have that promotion 2 for 1. Does that mean you can book 2 people for one price of one?
that is probably what the sale is referring to.
Wow. I can't wait till I understand this a little more. And that it's not all confusing to me.
Sterling, I know that William just finished his MSc course and he's certified in it. And it didn't take him very long. He got it done in one night. So
Debbie and I maybe we'll do that together.
Now can you hear me?
yes, we
Yeah, there's a little
Oh,
thing.
finally.
Okay, it's down in the corner, but you mute yourself.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to book anybody.
That's okay. You will get there.
You're 3 days, 2 days in or 3 days, Tracy? What is it? 2 days? 3 days, right? 3 days.
I don't know, but I was telling all the patients today, I says, yeah, I'm doing a travel agency business too. And they go, oh, do you got a card? And I says, they're coming.
nice.
We got 5,000 patients, so that's a good base.
All right, so that was a little bit about MSC, and that was quick. But I also wanted to talk about Norwegian real quick because they're the ones who had this really awesome email format.
I should have made a separate email. I'm noticing that. I use my personal.
Yeah, and that's what we were just talking about, Debbie. It's really important to get a separate email. You can do it now, it's fine, because once you register with all the vendors, you're gonna get all the sales and your logins, your passwords. You wanna keep all of that separate from your personal because it just gets too confusing.
So to make a different one up,
I would.
but it's on my business cards. Oh, that's all right. I think.
I'll have to switch mine down the road too. I didn't do it.
Does it matter it's on our business cards? No, because they're just gonna book through my site. They're not gonna get promotions and all that.
Right, exactly. So as long as you're checking your email that's on your business card for potential clients that are sending you quote requests, then use a new one going forward for your vendors.
And I
And
changed my Facebook to public.
And if you do a Yahoo, you can move all your Yahoo over to a new email. You can have it forwarded.
Oh yeah, so I'll do Yahoo.
Isn't that correct? You can move, doesn't Yahoo forward to a new one? I think you can.
I don't know, I have Gmail.
Or maybe it is Gmail. It's one of them that you can, when you're moving over, you can.
Well, we can talk, Sterling. We'll figure it.
All right, so I can't find what I was looking for, so I'm just going to stop there. But I did want to share that MSC with you because I really liked that they have all of that different information. Easy to access and easy to share with all of the different types of quotes that you can do. And how they automatically have stuff that has alcohol included. I really like that too, because sometimes people don't realize that cruises do not typically include alcoholic beverages, and it's an add-on. Unless there's a promotion going on, which I don't think it happens all that often that there is. Tracy, what do you say about that?
With Carnival, no, you're always going to have to add it. With Norwegian, I've only booked Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and Norwegian. With Norwegian, it usually comes with it. However, I found those prices to be higher, obviously. And Royal Caribbean, you have to add it as well. But sometimes maybe I'm hoping that we have a sale for Black Friday for drink packages, because I have a lot of cruises going out for 2020. So I'm hoping that we get that sale. Sometimes once a year they'll have a sale on it, but I haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah, is it Norwegian who does the Pick 5 or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get the Wi-Fi and the drink package. But like I said, that's typically a little bit more expensive. But I haven't really, it's probably worth it in the long end if you have drinkers. And the people that I booked on Norwegian were drinkers, so they wanted the drinks, and the Wi-Fi and stuff included, so they were fine with the price.
They can't buy the drinks on the ship?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah, but that's like going to Disney World and buying a Coke for $10.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you can buy a separate drink package to sell them with the cruise package.
You upgrade. That's an upgrade or an upsale.
Yeah,
Wow, that's interesting.
And it's highly recommended.
Yes. So the drink packages on Carnival, I think it's $55 a day per person,
That's nothing.
but they get 15 drinks per day.
Yeah. It's when you have friends with, and I think that everyone in the room has to do it at Carnival, right?
Correct.
Carnival, everybody that's an adult has to buy it. So if you have, like, if you do what we did, like a frat house in the room, is that there was a bunch of us and we all had to buy it.
Right.
But that's a
They made more off the drink packages than they did off the room.
Right.
Isn't that pretty cheap for 15 drinks? $5?
$55 a day. I think it's cheap. If you have
I
drinks,
do.
sure.
Did you, Tracy, did you introduce Debbie to Ashley?
Ashley, that's Debbie. That's Sterling's recruit.
Nice to meet you.
These are Debbie. These are the best. These two girls are wonderful. And since we got them to ourselves tonight, I can tell you where I told you that there's a good team behind you, is I am so impressed with both of them. And
Well, that's what I'm saying. If my business, I already ordered them. If they come and somebody wants a book, I might give them one of your guys' website or number, because I don't know how to book, and you can have that client and later on.
No way.
We'll walk you
help
through
you.
it.
No.
We'll walk you
I don't
through
know
it.
how to book.
they'll walk us through it, Debbie.
We're not taking your clients. That is not what we're doing.
And Ashley and Tracy, both of you also, one of the big things that I don't want to say her family, it's been more her friends around Debbie have been, and everything that we read, say how hard it is to get clients. Can you give her a little bit of how it's evolved for you as you've gotten people coming to Facebook, coming to your website, and how you ended up with clients?
Well, the one thing that I wanted to talk to Debbie about was making a Facebook business page. And I missed a whole day because I was sick, but I wanted to reach out to her and make sure that we get that going for her. And honestly, my entire business has been built by social media. That's how I've gotten all my clients. And then I book people, and then I get word of mouth, and then I get repeat clients, and then I get more word of mouth. So my entire business is, evolved from social media. And
People you don't know?
Yes, I have people that I don't know come to me and
Wow.
book with me. I put and I don't want to give you too much information and overwhelm you. So I want you to make a Facebook business page. And then what I do is I put my Facebook business page out there in groups, like the I Love St. Pete group, different groups I put it in, Gulfport group. So, one of the best thing about being a travel agent, tell them stuff they don't know. It doesn't cost you any more to book with a travel agent. We can get you low deposits and payment plans. So they can actually pay a low deposit of $200 and go to the Caribbean next year and make payments on it all year. So it's more about educating people, because a lot of people don't know what travel agents do or why it's going to benefit them. So for me, it's educating them. Whenever I put a post out there, I say, book with a low deposit, $150 will book your Caribbean vacation for next summer. And then you get payments throughout the year. And that's just how it's evolved for me. And then now I have people that book with me every single year, the same vacations, their Disney vacation, their cruise, same people every year. Maybe they want to go somewhere different. Like I have one client that's on the third trip booking with me, and now he wants to go somewhere different. But they trust me and they know that they can make a low deposit. I'll contact them and say, hey, are you ready to make a payment? And then, you can't go on Expedia and do that.
Right.
When you go on Expedia, you have to
pay up front.
Right. And with travel agents, you don't have to make the full payment. And we have way better customer service than Shitspedia, I like to call them.
Right.
And we're there for them 100%. And I had clients that went to Ireland last year, and they had trouble checking in their flights, and they were freaking out. They couldn't get into their flights. So on my end, I was able to check them into their flights. And I always get them transfers. So when they arrive to the airport, there's a guy there holding a card that says their name on it. So it's the little things that we do that helps us get repeat business, time and time again.
Yeah.
Well, once you make your Facebook business page, then I'll help you, kind of get it published, get it out there, and then go from there.
How do I set that up?
Say that again.
How do I do the Facebook? Are you going to help me, Sterling? I don't know how to do that.
Yeah,
Tracy will help. I mean, because I'm not even sure mine's a business page. Is mine, Tracy? We'll have to look. We'll look them over with you. Yeah, we'll help. And then, Ashley, do you have anything? How you started to get clients?
Yeah, for me, I think one of the biggest things is just educating people that it does not cost extra to book with a travel agent. Lots of people still think that it does. And I think it used to. I think that maybe how it used to be. I don't know if anybody else knows, but I think maybe it used to be that way. I remember reaching out to travel agents in the past and getting quotes 10, 15 years ago. But that's just not how it is anymore. And part of our job is to tell people and educate people on that and let them know. And the other thing is just talking to people too. Like, I don't know, I'm sure everyone, not everyone, but most people are getting ready to spend some time around their families next week or around people for a holiday dinner.
Even just like 50 flights, if you knew 50 people, that would be a little bit of commission. Not a lot, but something.
But we don't make money off of flights, right?
We don't make much money off of flights. Travel agents are never going to get rich by booking airfare alone, but that's why you package the deal.
You want a bundle.
But with some of our air consolidators, that's the only place that I know of where you would maybe want to add a commission is with airfare. Any other vendor, it's usually going to be enough for what the automatic commission that's added in that anybody would get. If it's not a travel agent, it's Expedia or Priceline getting that same exact commission or that commission. So here's something interesting. Right after I became a travel agent, I had a friend who had already booked a cruise with Princess Cruise Lines, and she said, will you quote this for me? I'm just curious to see what you come up with. And she didn't tell me what her price was or anything like that. So I quoted it, I emailed it to her, and then I reached out and I said, take a look and let me know. And she had booked it directly with Princess Cruise Lines for the exact same price. So the commission that was built in for an agent or for another entity went back to Princess. So not only did they make the money that they would normally make on booking that cruise, they also made that commission back in their pocket. So there's no cutting out the third person. There's no cutting out the middleman, which I don't really know how I feel about that. But at the same time, it's nice for us because, you know, they can't just go directly to Princess and book and pay less. They're going to pay the exact same price. So you might as well use us and support a small business owner and let us help out so that they don't have to do it. You know, we'll do all the work for them, and then we're the ones who get to make the money. They can do all the work and make no money, or they can do all the work and hand more money back to that company that's already making money. So those are the things that we need to educate people on as agents, you know, because otherwise they have no idea. They think, oh, I'm just going to book it myself and save money. And it's like, no. Maybe with airfare. Maybe with airfare. And that's just because we'll, you know, half the time we'll book it for them and not make much commission if we're booking airfare alone, just so that we can gain some trust and get a repeat customer, things like that. But, you know, they're not going to be paying any. And I mean, I see it on groups all the time. There's a group called Girls Love Travel, and girls get on there all the time. Oh, just book it yourself. You'll save so much money. I don't know how many of them get on there and say that. And I'm just like, you guys have no idea.
And then,
And you know, that whole trip, because I've been studying them in the that group is going to, they're getting ready to go to Colombia right now in December. We're going on in a sense on my trip, but through another way almost. You know, Tracy, it's kind of funny because they're staying at they're going to stay at the Click Clack. They're even staying at my new hotel. But the interesting thing is I've watched them. You asked me if I was part of that group. And all the girls, it's so interesting because they want to do this group tour, but then they want to undersell the tour. They want to try to go around them and book it themselves. And I can already tell where I'm trying to work with, you know, Spirit and the Click Clack, and I've almost got my prices set, is that the company wants to deal with the agents.
yes.
They want to deal with it. I mean, they want to deal with agents.
The company,
That's the first question out of their mouth to you. When you call an airline through a certain number, they'll go, are you a travel agent? Can I have your number? They want to deal with agents.
when they ask for the number, what number is that? That P number? The PIN
ARC.
number?
This is your welcome email. This has your IATA number on it. There you go, Sterling. This is the first thing in my binder. Yeah, just print it or write it down because you're going to need this information. You're going to need this information to register with vendors. You're going to need this information when you call a vendor.
And which do they ask for? The IATA?
Yeah, usually the IATA. When I call Carnival, they ask for the phone number, which is IntelliTravel's phone number, which is on here.
Okay.
And that's
then
how
they'll
they find
add, don't the cruise lines ask for the other number?
They always ask me for the IATA number or the phone number. Remember that
Not
it's
the
IntelliTravel's
IATA.
phone number, not your phone number. Because that's how they find us in the system.
And that's how you, Debbie, that's how you get your commission too.
So going back to the people booking the cruises themselves, now they're going to have to book their flights themselves. Now they're going to have to book their pre-cruise hotel themselves, their post-cruise hotel themselves, their transfers themselves, their insurance themselves. So if you use a travel agent, we're going to package that all for you. We're going to book your cruise, your hotel, your flight, your insurance, your transfers, your excursions, and this is 6 different ways that we can get paid as well.
And your drink package.
So if I'm traveling, I don't want to do all that work. I would rather have
I
somebody else.
didn't even know there was that much work involved in a cruise.
You can get paid a lot of different ways.
And one of the
Wow.
things that I told Debbie that she's in a great position, everybody, where she told she got 5,000 people coming in there, don't forget all the doctors, all the nurses walk by her. A doctor is going to turn around to a nurse in his office and say, you need to book for my wife, such and such. If they know Debbie's sitting down in the front, and once they get that in their head, that nurse is going to pick up the phone and go, Debbie, Dr. Diaz.
This already happens to me at the hotel I work at. One person I booked a trip for, and then the girl at the front desk, she wants me to book a trip for her. And then this lady from housekeeping I don't even know comes down and said, Miss Tracy, I heard you were a travel agent. I want to go to Africa. It already is
Yeah,
circulating.
my boss already said next time I go to a concert, I want you to give me a quote on tickets.
That's at the golden ticket. So we need to introduce you.
Yeah, we need to do that. But I got to learn to book. I don't know how.
Well, we got to get you registered with vendors, and that's why I wanted Chef to come on here and explain this a little bit to you. I don't know if he can hear us because he's stuck in his car in Las Vegas. Are you there? Chef, can everybody mute yourselves real quick? There he is.
I can see. I hear everything. I'm listening.
So
Hi,
can you please go over with everybody a little bit about
It's
registering with
going in and out.
vendors?
I don't know if you can hear me.
We
Yeah,
can
we
hear
hear
you,
you.
but we can't see you.
I see him.
Oh, you can see a blur of them.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
We
I
hear
can hear
you.
you now, and I'm not on the floor. I didn't. Oh. All right.
All right. Hey, let's give him one. Let's
Let's got
give.
the TV going. I can't hear over the TV.
That might be Liam in the background.
Okay.
While he's getting himself together for 1 second, let me show you guys this. This Royal Caribbean quotes that they send out are really nice. Check this out, okay? So when you send a quote to your client, this is what it looks like. Isn't this really nice?
Yeah, no, that's beautiful.
And then you can click view full details, and then it shows you the pricing, which hopefully it will come up.
How much is a cruise? Is it that expensive? Or
It depends
is it
on-
affordable?
It depends on who you go with. But anyway,
Where you're going.
so anyway,
That's
it's got,
$9.91. Is that for one person?
Double occupancy.
Yep.
Wow.
yeah, so this is per person. Yep. Okay,
That's
so
per
anyway,
person?
yes.
Now,
it-
let me ask you, Ashley, this is without plane fare, this, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is with,
So you tell them that you will book the plane fare? Right? I mean, you add that on after you send this quote to them?
yes, we can add any of that on. And look, check this out up here too. This, you can type all this in so that it comes across their email. And there's my
Wow.
IntelliTravel website too. I just really like,
that's cool. Yeah.
I just wanted to share that really quick. Okay, Chef, are you ready to talk now? That way, give you just a second to. I know you're just like walking in the door.
Yeah, we're good. I had to get my laptop up. All right. Hey, can I show my screen too? I'm gonna set that up real fast. Hold on.
While you're doing that, Chef, meet Debbie.
Hello, Debbie.
I feel so stupid. I mean,
Why?
because this is so involved.
You're 3 days in. Breathe.
That's right.
You just were hatched, honey. You can't even eat yet.
Mm.
You're still peeing and pooping. That's it.
That's it.
So you can see can you see my screen or no?
We can
Yeah,
see the
vacation
screen.
access.
Yes,
Okay.
Which, Tracy, I still have not got anything from the office.
you need to call. You need
I'm
to sit on the
calling.
phone. Because I don't understand that.
I don't either. And they didn't call me back. I left them a message.
Sterling, for my first booking, my husband's going to put his vacation in pretty soon. So I'll pick a time, and they want to go see my son. He's going to be a cop in Arizona. So, because he just got out of the Marines. So I can actually book them a hotel, car, flight, and everything, and they can pay little by little. Because that would be good practice.
Yeah, it would be.
It depends on whether who you book with and whether they allow payments. But most do.
Yeah, well, we can figure that out. But that will be my first booking. I'll practice with that.
Yeah.
All right. That's where I want to go, over here.
They're buying you time, William.
All right, let's go. So I'm showing you how to register with vendors.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
With anybody.
So I would just go right here into your back office. This is where I started. You can't see my book, but I have my book all filled up with stuff. And at the beginning, Debbie, I wouldn't try to overload yourself with trying to register with all of these, but just find the ones that like you just said, you got a son doing carnival. So of course you want to do this one right here. The Carnival Go CCL. This one's pretty easy. It's just your phone numbers and your names, your IATA numbers. Like Tracy said earlier, use IntelliTravel's phone number. It's going to ask you for 2 phone numbers, though, actually, on Carnival. So I guess just kind of make an executive decision. I believe it's the first one that would be considered IntelliTravel's number. And then when they ask for like your personal information and stuff like that, that would probably be your number.
And what page was this you're on at the top?
I'm going to go back.
Register vendors, that one you took me to, Sterling. See?
So, just go down to right here.
And it's
how
to register. Okay. All right.
Hit the blue thing.
I never saw that. Is that at the bottom?
No, it's right in the middle. All right, it's right under the.
Show me that. Sterling, we
I don't remember. I showed you.
Okay. And so check it out. So what Ashley just kind of showed you, once you start getting into registering and stuff, some of these have like affiliates and websites, your own personal websites with like from Carnival and Royal Caribbean. But it's pretty easy to register with stuff. So if you really want to dive into these things, they're really good, because then you can use this up here. You can use this. I'm just using this for an example. Say this is Carnival Cruise. You would take this and cut and paste this, and you can make these hyperlinks. So like when people come to your Facebook page and they touch a picture, you want it to go to, you're getting the credit for it, say it's for Carnival Cruise, because we can't do that. We can post pictures of Carnival Cruise and stuff all day on Facebook, but if the people want to go to that site, they're going to go straight to Carnival Cruise, and they might book it themselves. And then Carnival Cruise gets the commission and we don't. But some of these people, some of these partners do have some affiliates with them that we can use. They have a lot of tools, guys, just a ton of marketing tools that you guys can use. Not just pictures and Facebook pictures. Only thing I don't like about all these things are they're all PDFs, and I don't know how to take a PDF and make it a JPEG and stuff, but you can't put PDFs on Facebook. They're too large of a file.
Sterling, we can register together, right?
No, you can't.
I mean, you use yours, I'll use mine, but we'll do it at the same time. So
Yeah, that would be a good idea. If you guys could get on a Zoom together and like share you guys' screen together and stuff like that. I wanted to do that with one of my clients or one of my recruits. But you guys can do it like that, but just and like the major ones, Debbie, I would go to the major ones, of course, Royal Caribbean Carnivals. I don't know how many Viking cruises you're going to do or, river cruises, but when the time comes up for that particular cruise or that particular trip, then you want to start going into these. Vacation Express is a good one. Of course, Vax is a good one, but you have to wait for a couple of months before you can get on Vax. Golden Ticket is awesome. I heard you talking about that earlier.
That's for concert tickets, right?
Yep, that's for concert, football, sports, plays, theater, pretty much everything as far as
I may get a lot of bookings for that. I know people that really like to book concerts.
Well, here, let me just show you. I'll take you. So watch the screen. We're going to go there to Golden Tickets. And see this.
Oh, wow.
This affiliate sign-up form. This is what you're going to do.
So what's my company? Intel Travel, right?
Or it could be Debbie's Vacations. You got to put Debbie's Vacations, Debbie something, Debbie Vacations. I don't know about you guys, and you can tell me if I'm wrong or not on this, Tracy, but I've been putting all exclusive travel agencies / IntelliTravel just to cover my ass.
IntelliTravel is only our host agency. You own your own business. So, and when it says your company name, that is your company name. Whatever your company name may be, mine is Coast to Coast Travel. That's what I'm going to put in that box. Now, there may be another box that says host or consultant.
Right here. I got it. Let me finish. So here you go, Debbie. Right here is your host agencies. Here's your name. Here's your phone numbers. Your website, you know where that is? What your website is that you have?
That's your name.intellitravel.com or whatever.
There you go. And then down here, you were asking about IntelliTravel or IATA
number, yep.
And all that stuff right here.
What's the agent ID or PIN? Okay.
Agent ID is that P number.
Or P number, yeah. Okay.
But let me ask you this, William, so what if she's just using her name right now under your company, can she just put Debbie Travel?
Like it says for this example right here, it says Bob Smith Travel Agency.
That's it, Debbie. That's what you wait until you actually
don't overthink this shit. Don't overthink it. It's
that's basic. What she's doing exactly. Both of us overthink everything.
Don't overthink, dude. That'll kill you, and you'll be in a rabbit hole for about 2 hours.
Yep.
For real. I mean, it's pretty basic. All of our vendors are this pretty basic right here. IATA numbers, P numbers, host, IntelliTravel. You want a good email address. I had to make a new email address.
I'm going to have to make a new one too, because I use my personal.
Yeah, I would suggest making the new. I've been in it, 3 months, and I made a all exclusive travel agency.gmail.com, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, you want that just so it looks good. Why
use Gmail?
Just because I'm just used to it now. I used to be a Hotmail guy, but I'm a Gmail guy now. It's just what it is. I don't know. I like Yahoo.
I use Gmail for work.
Well, it's good. I mean, it's simple. It's an easy sign up. You can easily sign up to it.
Yeah.
It took me 5 minutes to get it.
Is Yahoo okay? No, huh?
No, I don't use Yahoo no more. I haven't used Yahoo since the 90s. No, I haven't used Yahoo.
It doesn't look professional, yeah.
No, yeah. Yeah, you want to look official. So here's some more. Just follow the directions that IntelliTravel says for some of these, because they're like already set up, and they're going to tell you don't mess with the with the password and the username, because IntelliTravel already set up some of these for us. But the main ones I've been using is Golden Ticket's my favorite. I like that one.
Why do you want to register for a vendor?
Say it again.
Why do you register with vendors?
Because that's where your money's at, and that's where you get all your marketing materials from these guys. Well, like, let's see. Let's go into this one, Cruise Power. And see, once you sign up for all these, hopefully it saves it for you. Mine are all saved. These, and once I register, I make a print of this page, or I make a print of the email that they sent me, and they send you your username and your password and all that. I print all that and put it in your folder.
Oh,
So like this would be put in my folder.
I'm gonna have to get a book.
Yeah, you have to get a book. Get you a nice book, and it's fun.
I got books for 2 hospitals, my political career, and now this. Oh.
So this is your back office for Celebrity and Royal Caribbeans and all these vendors right here. So Debbie, you have access to all these guys. You're basically selling for all these guys. These are in your hip pocket. You can sell this cruise, this cruise, this cruise, this cruise. And then when you get really sweet, you'll know like which cruise will fit your client. You know what I'm saying? If you got a young crowd, you know, you're going to do the Celebrity thing. The older crowd is this one in Silver Seas. I have my certification for Silver Seas. I took their test.
Uh-huh.
Can
And
you talk about them a little bit? I don't know much about them.
Silver
Yeah,
Seas
there's
is,
so much to learn.
yeah, there's a ton to learn, buddy. Hold on for a second, NASA. I will. Just want to show Debbie this real fast. So this will be basically your back office once you register with them. This isn't for the public. This is for you, travel agent lady and guys. So now you can do your, like you were wanting to do for your son. Let's just play around with it. Let's just go over like Royal Caribbean.
Wait a minute, law enforcement gets a break? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
Fire department, military?
Yep, most likely. So you hit these, and for whatever one it is, do your search, and bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, my kid's gonna be booking cruises, I can tell right now.
And you just want to make sure it's all up under you, which once you register, you'll see you got your IntelliTravel stuff. They have all the information, and you'll get paid.
Wow.
And so this is just for cruises. So we also have
Airlines,
airlines,
the rail,
exactly. Yeah. Sometimes you might want to find your niche of what you want to sell to folks. I mean, it sounds like you got a nice little niche because you got the golden ticket niche. You got cruise niches. I want to show you these two.
I lived in Greece for 10 years, so I know a lot about Greece.
That's awesome. I like Greece. I got a
Yeah.
good buddy there. And here is, did you see how I got to this page at the bottom of the screen? Preferred partners. I made a copy of this. It's in black and white. I keep it in my folder also. Or you can just go to it.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Download it to your computers. And it'll show you all of our partners. It comes up as soon as it downloads.
I'm gonna do that right now.
And I think it's probably about 30, 50 pages or so, but I have it too. So you just have quick access. And you
We'll
just
find out, I'll tell you.
There
Sterling,
you
you're
go.
gonna have to help me with cruises in the Mediterranean and Greece. I think I know a lot about that. I could get them to buy.
Well, Debbie, you want to use probably MSC Cruises right here.
It's beautiful.
MSC Cruises does,
Mediterranean.
oh yeah. And they have some new ships that are coming out. I believe, yeah, I'm a register. I certified with them too. I took their test too. But
Oh,
here,
there's her.
yeah, that's a
There's
good one.
tests for everybody, Debbie.
There's a Hertz rent-a-car right in Athens. They just built a brand new airport in Athens, big new airport. It's real beautiful.
So if you want to register with this one, Debbie, I would. See this right here?
Yeah.
www.forcruisingagents.com. That's where you want to go. And let me tell you this, you too, Sterlings, on most of these things, on all of these, like the cruises pages, go all the way down to the bottom and look for anything that says travel agent. And that's for you. When it says sign in, when you want to sign in, you don't want to sign in as the public, regular person. You want to find anything that says travel agent. It will be pretty much on all all of the websites. But this one, if you go to our pamphlet, to our book, this will take you right to it. Agents, www.msccruisingagent.com. This is where you go to register to get into this one. And this one, like I say, goes to Greece and stuff like South Africa, Dubai, the Mediterranean, all of this.
Europe, Northern Europe, yeah.
Yep, this is a good one for that. Regent is also another good one for over there in Europe. I think Silver Seas or Princess. I gotta check and see. One of those two go to Europe also. But
Well, I stayed in Saloniki and I saw Thessaloniki, they call it, co-capital of Athens, and I saw the big cruise ships in the ports parked. So it was really cool.
yeah. So I think this one goes overseas. Oceania Cruises.
Is that more money overseas?
No, it's still American currency on the boat. Because you're probably on maritime, so it's still American on the boats and stuff.
So
Until
they
you
wouldn't convert until they get off.
until they probably got off, yeah. And, I mean, I don't know, but I'm sure them ships probably have some kind of conversion
I
bank up in
think
there.
so, yeah.
If you're going to Greece and overseas and stuff like that. And
That's all euro in Europe, so.
yeah, Euro and Greece. So it's fun, Debbie. You're gonna have a lot of you basically got the whole world that you're selling.
Darling, start learning.
That's what it's all about.
Me. Oh, Debbie, become a travel agent. It's gonna be fun. Uh-huh.
It's fun. It's work.
It's very fun.
It is
Does
work, though.
anybody remember who we are going to use for domestic travel if we cannot get onto Vax yet before our 60 days? What?
Could you use GoGo?
For domestic.
I don't know. Good trick question. Southwest. You're United.
No, I did the trip. You're close. I did the training 2 weeks ago.
Southwest or United? I don't know.
Southwest is under Vax.
Right.
Agents World Agent Direct.
Oh,
You don't have to wait 60 days to get approved by them. So go ahead and register with them, and then you'll be able to do. They do domestic and international, but they're a really good go-to for domestic if you don't have access to Vax yet.
Huh?
Yeah, World Travel Direct. I'm on them. You know who denied me? Skybird. I don't know why, but
You just didn't put the information in correctly, probably.
maybe I don't know. I got denied by them.
You
Vacation.
go back and read it.
Okay, so what page is I'm in the partner education page, and I can't find what you guys are where we're at.
Hold on, buddy. I've got you. Here he goes.
But let me get out of it so I can see what you're putting up. Let me come back to your page.
What do you want? All the vendors?
I want to see at the top. Hold on, I got to open you back up. Okay.
Your dashboard.
So
Okay,
I'm going all the way down. I'm scrolling all the way down. I'm down here, right here.
Preferred partners. Okay. Okay. And then I see it. Okay. And that's the partner book. That's what I want to print. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
Partner education? No.
Preferred partners.
Yeah, go all the way down to the bottom.
Okay.
Under partner education?
No, it's right here. It's under passport and visa. Go all the way down to the bottom to
I
book
see it.
travel.
Wait a minute, now I can't see it because I'm looking at dashboard. Book travel, okay.
Go down right here.
To what?
Preferred partners.
I see it.
Okay.
It's 51 pages.
You tap that, and then you can download the
I don't
PDF.
have enough ink. Probably.
No, you don't have to print it off yet. You can download it to your computer and still look at it. Like
Oh,
I just did.
see.
Like I just did. So you
Yeah.
can look at it like that. Cool.
No, this is
Thank you very much,
crazy.
William. Thank you. That's very, very helpful.
You're welcome, Tracy.
You're great, William.
No, stop it. Stop.
William,
I want to give you a big
register
hat.
with somebody or let it go.
What'd you say, Deb?
Am I ready to register with someone or not yet?
Hell yeah, you are. Go ahead, girl. Fly, butterfly, fly.
I've been flying. I'm about dead.
Fly,
Okay.
butterfly. Get it, girl.
Super. Okay, who is the best one to start with? Golden tickets?
Yeah, do a golden ticket and do carnival just because you
Okay,
got a
Carnival.
son and you want to do a test. Like you said, you want to do a test or something with your son's cruise.
Yeah.
Do carnival and golden ticket. They're very easy, as you see. And then when you, this is golden ticket will send you this.
Oh, I gotta make an email up though.
Yeah, where's my golden ticket?
Okay, I got it up. I got so many tabs open, this is crazy. I need a book.
Yeah, you need your little binder. It helps. And then when all those emails come in, I would print them off. I get, like Tracy just said, here's my direct, hold on, World Direct one.
You guys do listen to me.
I don't know if you can see that, but it'll have your agency number, your user number, and your password. And just keep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get all that together and then
All those.
register, I see.
You know, I even keep the page that says, thank you for registering. You'll get your information soon, blah, blah. I even print those off just to keep it.
Oh, I see what you did. You bought a actual book and then the pages to fit the stuff in.
Oh, yeah. It's official, baby. This is real business. It's real.
Can you write this off on your taxes?
Yeah, you can. You save your receipts.
But don't you have to have a lot to write off?
I mean, yeah, I mean, you can figure that out. Yeah.
Information is different, so I mean, I don't.
I would save receipts if you want to get into that. I don't know if you're going to be making that much money that you're going to get audited and have and all that. But once you do, yeah, hell yeah. Your car, your tax, or your car, gas, these folders, ink, printer. If you buy a new
Yeah.
laptop, if you buy
Business
new
cards, laptops.
business cards, yeah.
You are an independent contractor, so I
Do
mean,
you guys write anything off on taxes or no?
I ain't got there yet. I haven't
Yeah,
got there yet.
you have to be making some money, right?
I would say so.
that's one of the reasons why I started a home-based travel business is because I was leaving having a home-based business and I wanted another one. That and I wanted to travel more and I wanted to book my own travel. Literally, those were the reasons why I started my business. And then all of a sudden I realized, oh wow, like that I can actually like really this can go off if I want to.
But most businesses do not give you this team player type thing. I mean, without this shared information,
You'd be
You would
lost
never-
in the sauce.
you'd be lost. It would be like a fish out of water, somebody starting in the travel agent.
Well, well, the thing is you can buy. I was in the middle of this, right? Tracy knows this. I was about to buy a franchise with cruise planners. I was already in the interviews, everything with it, and that was basically going to be $25,000, Debbie, for what we're getting here.
Right.
Now, what they do, the only big difference is that you don't have a host agency. You are the agency. And
Ashley, can you keep that up? I want to ask you something about.
But they give, so what we're getting
Sorry,
by
Sterling.
being, well, underneath the affiliation with Intel, and actually you can correct me, is we basically didn't have to pay that $25,000 franchise fee to basically get the website you've got
Right.
with all that search engine, because that's what they would give you, I think, separate. If I understood what they were going to build me, they were going to build me a website of my own. And I'm not sure it's still not under them. It may still been under cruise planners like this.
No, I like this.
Well, yeah, it's at 24,000, $700 and some dollars cheaper. I like it too.
My doctor just messaged me, my hype doctor.
And what's that got to do with the tea and numbs?
It's just nice to have 2 doctors in your pocket anytime you want.
There you go.
2 heart doctors.
Ashley, for this eQuote thing that you got, did you register and stuff for the affiliate stuff with them too with that? To
For
like
which
get an
one?
affiliate number or with Royal Caribbean?
No.
They didn't give you like a website also?
No, for the Royal Caribbean email that I just pulled up and showed you a little while ago, is that what you're talking about?
No, this thing right here. I'm sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. The thing that's on the screen, your eQuote. That. What else did you do with Royal Caribbean? Just the eQuote sign up?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Because I signed up with them too for a web page, and even Royal Caribbean does videos that will put your name on it, put your business on it.
Oh my God.
I think they
Isn't
have
that
that
cool?
You just have to email them and give them all your stuff or whatever, and they have to approve it and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
But
I'm
we're
gonna make $1 million. Just wait.
Woo! Nice.
I
Yeah, you
am.
have. There's so many tools. And Debbie, just call me, text me, ask
Every
me, whatever.
patient that comes in, I'm gonna throw my business card. You need help? Just give me a call. Then I'm gonna be bugging you guys. Hey, I got 50 people want to bug cruises. What do?
Okay, so check out this. This is one vendor list that we use, and all of the I work from 3 different spreadsheets that we have. This is just one. At the top of all of the spreadsheets, though, is IntelliTravel's address here, phone number, and website, and then the email is usually listed right there. Yeah, customer service at IntelliTravel.com.
Where do you find that
We're
equal
not seeing
spreadsheet?
this. We're not seeing this. Can you show us it?
Yeah.
Is that in your back room or whatever they call it?
You're not seeing what, Trace?
We're not
I
seeing the
see it.
spreadsheet.
Oh, you can't
Yeah.
see it?
All I see is your eQuote thing. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, I see equal.
I'm sorry. So you guys can't see this whenever I pull it up. You're not seeing this. You're not seeing a spreadsheet right now,
No.
huh?
No, we're still on the eQuote that you did.
Maybe it's not allowing me to do it. I don't know. I mean, that's what I.
Okay, now the screen just changed.
I see Sterling.
So you're
Oh,
not,
I
There it is. There
Okay.
it is.
so now you see a spreadsheet.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Oh,
Okay. So right here, customer service at IntelliTravel.com. That is who you're going to email if it is a if you have to have customer service register you. So right here on this spreadsheet, it's color coded. So the green is that customer service must register you. So if you want to register with Delta Vacations, it's green, and you know that you need to email IntelliTravel customer service. You can put about, I think, either 9 or 10 different companies and request 9 or 10 that IntelliTravel registers you with 9 or 10 vendors in one email. Now, right here, you can see shared login is the blue one, or gray, whatever that is. There's not very many of them, but they are there. You literally have to do nothing with them, but just have this information for when you want to log in. Then you just enter in this username and password. And then the company specific information, the ones in the white, I guess, are the ones, it's weird.
so that's a spreadsheet of your vendors?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure is, and you can see that I've got some of my passwords in here too. All this is my personal information here. So If it's a self-register, you just visit the website, and when it asks for the agency information, it wants IntelliTravel's information. At the top of every one of these spreadsheets is the IntelliTravel information. This 561 phone number is sometimes what they will ask you for whenever you call in to get a quote over the phone. They won't ask for the IATA. Sometimes they ask for this 561 phone number.
Debbie, that Delta Vacation's an easy one to sign up to. You just call.
Ashley, if I call you, would you help me set up this spreadsheet?
Yeah, I can send you.
Yes, you could almost send it to me, mine, or we could almost do it without, and then get rid of your stuff.
And then you can
Passwords
call
and-
me and do it again, Sterling. So you're going to be an expert.
What did you say, Ashley?
This spreadsheet is in one of our Facebook groups.
Okay.
And
I put one in the team chat this evening.
We'll put one in there. You're so
Yeah.
wonderful, Tracy. How am I?
Just print it. I just print it. I got mine too. There's mine.
Yep, he's got the same one I think I just had pulled up.
Oh my God.
It's easy.
Get this.
It's easy. Debbie, just run it off. All you gotta do is print it off. That's all.
Don't let it up, like he said, don't overthink it. You know.
Yeah.
Because Ashley's got all of her personal information on it. Tracy sent out this to everybody, so you can just print it, and it has all the information.
And what do I want to write in there? The different
Your
companies?
passwords and stuff.
Your passwords and stuff like, and your
Oh,
username.
is that nice? I got it now. Those are all the companies, and you can
Right.
write who you registered
Right.
with.
That's why I keep it in the folder, because then I take the email that they sent me, the password and the username, so you never freaking lose it. And
Now,
even
how do I find that? It's in you
She's gonna
sent
put it
it.
up again. Tracy said she's gonna put it up, Deb.
Okay.
If you go into Heavenly Travel Team, the group here,
Which you are all in. I put everybody in it.
Ooh.
if you go into the files,
Where's Heavenly Travels?
It's a Facebook group. I did tag you in it. I think you already watched something in it. I put
I
you in
probably
the
did.
orientation in it.
and then you can open the spreadsheet and save it to your computer.
If I can find it, I'll print my. Bill, will you turn on the printer, please?
Boom.
Come on, Bill. Turn down the.
Now you're going to be a travel agent.
I love it.
This
He's
is
a retired policeman. He's crabby. So let's see, I go to Facebook.
Hey Kelly, how's it going? Are you back in Belize?
Yes, we are, thank God.
Kelly had to go to
Heavenly
Iowa.
Travel found it.
It about killed her.
But it is actually chilly here now. A whole,
really?
what, 70?
75.
75?
Yeah, 73.
Last week there was a day that it was actually like a couple days or a couple degrees colder in Florida than Ohio, but it was way lower than 75. So I don't want to know.
Back in the low to mid 80s.
Oh, I can share pictures in about a month or so.
It's cold here tonight. Tracy will tell you it's chilly. It's chilly here.
It's
Tracy,
really low down in Florida.
I'm in Heavenly Travels files. Where's it at?
So go to Heavenly Travel Team, and at the very top where you have the looking glass.
I'm in files.
Let me go back to the page.
Here, I got it. I got it right here. Under files.
The
'Cause you
first
can-
file I have is Live Ideas, 3
Yep.
documents.
Scroll down to IntelliTravel vendor. There's 2 of them.
ITA vendor list.
There's like 3 of them in there. Yep.
Yeah, there's
There you
3
go.
actually.
And
Boom.
what did that look like at the top? I missed what you hit.
Just under files.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, the list Intel travel vendors. I see it. There's one and there's list two. Is that it?
Probably go by the most recent date because they're updated. So whichever one is the most recent is the one I would print out.
This one's
And
from
it's
January.
Intel travel vendors, that one, right?
Yep.
Yep.
January 15th?
That one would work. I mean, this is the one. Here's another one, too. So,
So January, oh, wait a minute. I see September 9th looks like the most recent.
Just make sure you're checking the year.
Says September 9th spreadsheet. ITA vendor list.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay, let's see it. Oh, come on.
So, all right, Debbie, if you need to schedule with Sterling or me or Tracy, we can definitely do that sometime. And that way we can help you get on track.
Yeah, because I'm lost.
Well, I don't think you're as lost as you think you are.
The biggest thing is just give yourself a little bit of time to figure this out, because honestly, for me, it took a minute. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot. I was kind of on overload for a minute, and I just stuck with it, did some trainings, just kept on, staying involved, staying in touch. And then all of a sudden it just all clicked. And I was like, wait a minute, this is like not that hard, and I've got this. So just give yourself a little bit of time. I mean, this is the world that we are learning about. This is not a coffee that helps with weight loss. This is not, whatever. This is the entire world that we book. So give yourself a little bit of time,
Well, I got it to download. Now how in the heck do you open it? What am I doing wrong?
So go to your downloads.
I'm on my downloads.
Let me share the screen real fast, Ashley.
Sure.
Show all.
Sorry. Are you not able to?
Yeah.
I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me see if it opens.
You might have to have Microsoft. It was doing crazy stuff when I tried to download it, and I don't like
Okay.
It's here,
Microsoft.
it's downloaded, but it won't open.
Yeah, because it's an Excel file, and you have to have like Microsoft and crap.
I have Microsoft Office.
Okay, then it might go into your Excel.
I got it. Woo-hoo-hoo.
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
There
I'm
you
so
go.
proud of myself.
There you go. Go, Debbie.
I got it.
There you go, buddy. Good shit.
Wow. This is cool. Now I print it, right?
Yeah, you can keep that in your folder. Put that in your folder.
Make sure you get a folder.
Go get some clear sleeves and a binder. That's all I did.
Look at this. Oh my God. It's pink and green and yellow and white. And
It breaks it all up into resorts, cruises, airlines.
there goes my color cartridges.
Oh, this is one that you.
All right, guys, I gotta go. I got stuff to do.
Okie dokie.
I love you all, but my child is hungry.
Uh-oh.
Cooking?
Yeah, garlic chicken.
Oh, it's protective
Made all the
view.
chili?
Oh no, I didn't eat all the chili. I made a ton of chili.
I'm coming
All right, good.
over for chili. That's what I want tonight.
All right,
I have
guys.
plenty of it. I'll bring you some.
Nice meeting everybody. I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to
Good
quit.
job, Debbie.
Good stuff.
I got
All
it.
right.
Sterling. I'm printing it.
All right, you guys. I know that I still have to get the winner together for the last little drawing thing that we were doing. So send Tracy your travel booking information, everybody, and I will draw the winner soon, very soon.
So you can email me your totals of any travel booked between the dates, and it was October 14th through November 14th, Ash?
That's right. If you added any agents between that time, they had to be either ITA/rep or just ITA. Rep only does not count. And then anybody who booked travel during those dates, even if you just got the deposit down, that's okay. You can still count the entire trip. But just make sure that those deposits were down and the book was, or the trip was actually booked in those dates. Send your totals to Tracy. Anybody who added any agents between those dates, send me your information, and then I'll draw the winner here within the next few days.
So Sterling and William, you're both in the contest for adding an agent. And then if you guys send me,
and then tomorrow's Tuesday. Wednesday, Curtis is coming.
Thursday, he said Thursday.
Oh, okay. Well, he changed it. He's changed it. Okay. Okay. So he's coming in Thursday, right? Okay.
Mhm.
And then I've got Leanne. I think she might do it before the contest is over. So that will
Well, the contest was over on the 14th.
Let me tell you, we're gonna drive. If we're all like, we'll be driving you two nuts for a little while.
Well, shocking.
I'm just saying. Well, look, I'm happy that we're all enthusiastic.
Yes, I'm very happy.
I'm happy. It's fun.
And Debbie's only 3 days into it, and look how much she's accomplishing.
I got my spreadsheet.
Way faster than me, right, Tracy? Way faster, way quicker, way quicker.
So good.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
All right, guys, reach out to me if you need me, or Ashley, or William is very knowledgeable about. You may want to reach out to him about help with your Facebook business page.
I'll explain to her about that. And save me chili.
I will. I promise. I'll bring you some. I got a bunch.
Oh, there
All right.
you are. Okay.
Bye.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, guys. Thanks for coming on. Have a good night.